Hi everybody, it's Chris here, the Blind Wood Turner. Today's project is what's called a Guiro, and it's a percussion instrument that I've made for Charlie. So if you want to see how I did it, I'll meet you in the garage. Okay everybody, I'm at the lathe now, and here's the piece of Sycamore that I'm going to do the Guiro out of. So I've just measured it, and it's a little over 8 inches long and a little under 3 inches in diameter. So there you go, piece of Sycamore. I've just roughed it into a cylinder. But what I'm just going to quickly talk about is a couple of new purchases. So because this Guiro needs the beads all the way along to get the ratchet sound, I've purchased a bead forming tool. So following Sam Angelo's recent video about D-Wave bead forming tools, I thought, oh, very interesting, I could do with one of them. So I went for a Crown Cryo one, and that's after listening to Keith Barrow's Crown Cryo gouge purchase. So that's one thing I bought, and I'm about to venture into a bit of hollow form turning. So I haven't used it yet, I'm just showing you that I've just bought it. So this is a Henry Crown, and I forget what size it is. But while we're here and you're looking at this, obviously it's just a piece of high-speed steel that's been ground to almost like a scraper. I don't know if you can see that. You see that, everybody? Let's just... So how would I go about sharpening that? Would it just be like with a diamond card across the top, like you would do with an ordinary scraper? So if you could put in the comments, it feels pretty sharp and I can feel the burr on it, but just any advice on how I would maintain that, maintain the bevel and the burr, etc., that'd be greatly appreciated. So, and one other purchase is, there you go, it's this. Now I've got it from Axminster. Now this isn't an advertisement, and I've bought this product, and I'm not getting paid for it, and I'm just letting you know that I bought it because I like the idea of a dust mask and eye protection in one. Now ultimately I'd like a trend, you know, the Air Pro, but a little over £200. I can't afford it at the moment. So I like this because it's easy to put on. You just put it on your face all in one and job's done. And it's got a good level of protection for wood turners, and it came, just find the box, it came with in total 3 dust masks. So you've got the one that's already installed and an extra 2. So that's from Axminster, and I liked it. They do actually do it with safety glasses, but I wanted to go for the full-on sort of like ski goggle protection. I think it'll just afford a bit more protection in case anything lets loose. So yeah, ultimately a trend Air Shield Pro, but I love the idea of this, and when I found out about it, and it was £25, so I thought pretty good value for money. So there you go. And right, we'll get on with the project. Okay everybody, so the first step that I need to do really now is just use the parting tool and mark out where the end is going to be. Now Charlie said the one that he'd used before was a bit of a teardrop shape, although it doesn't come to a point. It's obviously wider than that to facilitate the sound hole. So I will give it a slight curve, but I remember using one years ago, and it was just a cylinder when I was at primary school. and it was just a cylinder with the beads on top. So I'm just going to make my first mark with a parting tool there, and then I'll gently shape it, and then we can hollow it out. Okay, right, I'll just lift this mask up so you can hear me now. So I'm going to get my my spindle gouge now and just start shaping it a little bit. Okay, here we go. Face mask on, dust mask. Just get my bearing. Right, roughly. I'm just doing a shearing cut now, just okay everybody, it's been sanded up to 400 and obviously it's going to have beads all the way along its length now, so I'm not going after obviously showroom slash work of art quality. Or is that the wrong thing to say? Should I be striving for that, even though it's going to get covered by a load of beads? I don't know. It feels pretty okay anyway. So here's the 1/4 inch bead forming tool. So having never used one before, I presume that you just present it into the wood and cut. And obviously you've got the recessed part there that's a semicircle, so I'll just have to take my time and just obviously do it all by touch like I do everything else, and just listen to the wood and try to feel what's happening. So get the protection back on now. I just took it off while I spoke to you. Oh, nearly drops it on the floor. Right. Well, in for a penny. Turn it up a bit. Just nice and slow. As I've been doing this, I've realised that you don't need to go too fast because the tool gets really hot. Phone's ringing. Sorry about that. It's just Mr. Mike Newman on the phone from Speed of Sight. So let's carry on. Yeah, just nice and slow, gentle pressure. And I can tell by the feel and the sound, and I know people have said before, you know, oh, the wood's talking to you, but I found that it really is with this tool. So here comes that bit of vibration now. Sort of feels about, that's right, yeah. So okay everybody, I've got all the beads done now, and there's just a couple of pieces where it's just cracked and just chipped. So what you need to do anyway is drill some holes again to let the sound come out, but also so you can hold the thing. So I'm just going to feel where that one is. If I just give it a punch mark there, and then that one, they're all pretty much in a line, so it's obviously been affected by some figure or grain. So let's just, about there should do roughly. I'm not after millimetre perfection. And I have got a Forstner bit in here. It's the spindle's locked and everything, so I'm going to drill in now, and then when I hollow out the centre, you should be able to get your fingers in there and things. So let's just, is that it? Am I in there? Feels like it. So let's just start off nice and slow. Okay, I've got the 3 holes now where Charlie can hold it, drilled on the outside. So I've got this spade bit here now, and I'm going to drill out the centre. So lays on its lowest speed. Off we go. Take my time. Take a while for it to get going. Okay everybody, I've drilled the inside out now. Hope you can see that. Feeling okay. And here's the sound holes and also the thumb holes. Now this far left hole, it doesn't go all the way through like these do, because my drill bit in the Jacob's chuck doesn't reach, so I'll have to get a drill bit extension bar. But anyway, it still works as a finger hole, and yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how it is. So what I've got here is a piece of wooden broom handle, and I've just put a slit in it with a bandsaw. So I'm going to wrap this around it now, and then I can hopefully get inside and just sand these. So I'll just put you back on the tripod, and we'll get started on this. Let's put a dust mask on, just a cheap and cheerful one, and then should fit. Oh, perfect. Well, we've got to just move that away inside there. And the next one. This is just 120 grit at the minute, just to make sure there's no splinters on it for Charlie. In fact, I'd be better off locking that. Fantastic. Right. Let's have a go. Okay everybody, it's finally finished now. Here's the Guiro I've made for Charlie, and Charlie's on camera. So basically what I've done is I gave it a final sanding, and it's had just one coat of Danish oil, and there's a little stick for striking the Guiro here. So it's simple oil finishing. Actually no, this is got a friction polish and then crystalline polish. Just a few little burn rings in there to aid with the grip. So let's give it a try. Ready, Charlie?
Yeah.
There you have it. So I'll put it back down there. So it was it was a fun project to do, and I've had a chance to use the bead forming tool. So thanks everybody for watching, and I hope you're inspired to have a go and make one yourselves. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you all on the next video. So thanks a lot everybody. Bye.